Hello and welcome to the Runaway Warlords. We're looking at chapter 1027. I am here with DarkBriton, Sagreen, and Cool Kid. Cool Kid, you got the video. You reviewed the chapter. We don't even have to make this video.
Come on.
Know what? We're shutting it down.
More reaction.
Okay. Well, now, when you did your video, did you live react or did you review the chapter?
I always do the reviews. I don't know. I don't really like to live react to chapters unless if it's like a special one.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just like to read through it. I think we just like to be a little theatrical and read through it. That's the main reason that we like doing these. So, with that being
said, I like doing it here, just not, I guess by myself.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun to bounce off of Dark Brit and you guys than do it by myself. Okay.
Also fair. Very, very fair.
Well, with that being said, we got One Piece chapter 1027, Danger Beyond Imagination. Roger, reader request this week is Roger gleefully running from a lion whose face he scribbled on. So he's got a bunch of scribble marks on him, and it's like, you don't leave your socks on at the frat party or else you get dicks drawn on your cheek. Stuff like that. So,
I think that's fair.
I could honestly see Roger just totally doing this in the actual story. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, I love this so much.
And you see Shanks and Buggy in the tree in the background. What's Shanks eating there? What's he doing?
I think he's freaking. I think he's crying.
He's crying.
Yeah.
I have to zoom in.
What did he draw all? So he drew all over that thing's face. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, he's like wiping his face off. This is interesting, isn't it? Like, what is the point of this? And you gotta wonder if this is some kind of like foreshadowing for the future for some reason, because it's just so odd. It's like,
what if he drew on their face too?
Oh, okay, of course.
I didn't even think of that. I honestly, that didn't even come through my head.
Okay, I think I understand what Shanks is doing. Probably like wiping off his face because they were scared and they ran away and climbed the tree because of the lion that was chasing Roger.
And on the lion's left front paw or front leg, it's scribbled dog, and you can see that by the nice little translation scribble on the side, which is so cool. Have we seen that? We haven't seen Stephen Paul.
That's one of the critiques a lot of people have made with Viz. So who knows? They may finally be listening.
Oh, that'd be great. I would love that. Yeah, you always like that with the scans, is like they just go into it a little bit more, and everyone wishes Steve would do that because he goes on the One Piece podcast and then he explains it there, but people are missing that whole aspect of it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I do like that in the official translation. The unofficial translation. Sometimes I do have to admit they over-explain.
That is very true.
Okay, everyone good? We have, and then just a little thing is, Gold D Roger has the what they called it, the Ace, right? His sword's name is Ace.
Yep.
There it is. What's the top Uzi Wakamono sword? No, what do you call the top grade sword? Watazamono. Yes. So that's always cool to say. Okay. Going on to page number 2. We're getting right into it. Boss Cat Viper. Hey, be careful. You don't turn Sulong. For some reason, the moon's out again. And Parasparrow's on the ground. Cat Viper is looking like a little tattered, a little worse for wear. And now the clouds are really separating here. And I read about this in his journal. When Roger and Whitebeard met in combat, and everyone, and we're really, really focusing on the sky in this one. We're seeing that the sky is absolutely opening up. It's not just like one of those little, because usually we only see that the sky split. We don't see what the clouds do after that, right? It's like, oh, they split and then they come back together. No, they like split and then they disappear. Just like I'm gonna cough. the heavens split open, and now we have Luffy and Kaido facing off here.
I love this.
And here's a performance floor. What caused that rumble? Whoa, what's happening up there? Everyone's fighting, and like things are crashing down, and then we get a nice little face-off with Luffy and Kaido. Love to see the Conqueror hockey lightning of his fist and his bat. It's cool to see. You guys got anything on this one?
I'm just enjoying the Kadum between the two of them really facing off. And this is base Luffy too. So like no Gear 4th, nothing like that. Able to stall and split 7.
Dude,
we haven't really seen much of Gear 4th honestly in this battle yet, so that's kind of
he turns
really
it on
surprising.
and then off. He turns it on for a second, off, saving his endurance.
Yeah, because if not, he'll run out of haki. So while he's fighting, I think in his base form, he will be able to replenish, maybe just like passively replenishing his haki. But in Gear 4th, it takes too much out of him that in a matter of minutes, he'll just...
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to page number 4. We have Yamato. Ah, that Thunder Bagua. I thought I blocked it, but I didn't even come close. She's bleeding from the head.
Oh, wow. It's a real delay, huh?
Oh.
What's a real delay? Oh, the Thunder Bagua's delay?
Yeah, because that happened, like 3 chapters ago?
Right. So you're saying that the wound is just starting now to hurt?
Potentially.
Wow. Yes. Whoa. And that's presumably Rio?
I'm getting lost with all the Rios and all of that stuff. I'm just saying it's a good fight now.
No. We gotta be nitty gritty.
And the Rio.
I think that's supposed to be, if it's what you're saying, and I thought it was just like she's checking her head. I didn't think it was that it came 5 minutes later or something, but maybe
well,
that is the case.
on the bottom of page 2, you see her eye, and doesn't look like that. There's no blood yet, and then on page 4 the blood starts.
No, you're right. Wow, no, clean face, bloody face. Frankly, you're totally right. Wow. Okay, let's keep it going. Yamo! Luffy yells with Yamato in the background. Help that coward out! Who are you calling a coward? Oh, come on, Momo, shape up! And he's got his, Luffy's like busting out steam. It's like when he thinks too hard, there's gonna be some steam coming out, but this time he's just puffing mad. You come on, Momo, shape up! Shut up! You know what I have to do, but people do not just change their nature in minutes. And Momo is just yelling back at Luffy. Like, they're just having a good time right now. They're just still chatting like old friends. So.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, where are you reading?
I just looked one down, so keep going. It's about to get fun.
Okay. You'll be all right, Momonosuke. I'm with you. Sorry about leaving your side earlier. Yamato? And Momo looks so cool. Yamato, Momonosuke. Oh, let me do a Kaido voice. Yamato, Momonosuke. Where do you think you're going? And he comes in his hybrid form, Thunder Bagua at the ready, I'm sure. And Momo's face. He's just like, I mean, come on, that's a pretty good reaction right there.
It's a really good face.
And Yamato's riding the top of Momonosuke, which looks cool as hell. Kinemon, give me strength. I promise I'll do my part. Take Lord Momonosuke and flee. And now we see an exterior shot of Onigashima. Momonosuke.
So he doesn't want to jump and fly is basically it. He's struggling to take off.
Right. And his fear of heights is from Kaido dangling him over the edge after he killed his father, right?
Which is fair.
Yeah, so
It
we're
is
not, we're not
that is
mad at
traumatizing.
Momonosuke for the fear of heights. I even have trouble watching TikToks that have people at high heights, so don't blame it at all.
No, thank you.
And then we have Yamato. Hurry, Momonosuke! And then Momonosuke jumps, and Yamato blocks the shot, and well, tries to. We'll see. We'll see how this happens, but yeah, blocks
Yeah,
the
this
shot.
will be the last. Next one will be the last page for you too. Okay.
Okay. We good? We're gonna move on.
I have nothing left. That was a clean block, and Momo is just Momo.
Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm laughing because I saw it. Luffy wraps his legs around Kaido's neck,
What is this?
and it makes a sound that I assume is her. And so we see the clash, but then because Luffy's pulling back on his neck, he draws away from the fight, or draws away from the clash. And so Kaido, you can see it. So it is suffocating him a little bit because he's going like it's choking his esophagus right there. So he's getting pulled back. Yamato is withdrawing here with Momonosuke. Yomo, I know you want to take this one yourself, don't you? And then
Okay,
Luffy with the biggest grin he can possibly manage goes, "Yeah!" as he's falling backwards. And then we see Momonosuke. Momonosuke! I'm gonna die! Grab the sky! Grab it! Dragons don't fly, remember? Okay, dragons don't fly.
I love how Yamato is about to be the best mentor ever.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So for the next 5 pages, who wants it, Cool Kid or Segrain?
You want to do it, Sagreen?
Yeah, let me take it.
Okay, and just a quick check, we don't have anything in chat yet. So.
Oh, we got Chase. Chase
Chase was stopped by earlier.
Beginning.
Yeah, look at that
You wanna read
monster
it, go ahead.
quad. I'm still not caught up, so I gotta dip, but have fun. Hey, peace and love. I'm sure that was a while ago, though, but... yeah.
All right, we're on to the next page. Huh? You create clouds. You create the clouds, then grab them.
I like
A
it.
race through the sky. That's what a dragon does. Okay, so here. Okay, so from when she said you create the clouds, he then just magically created the clouds and then grabbed it. Oh, wow.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
A race through the sky. That's what a dragon does. And he's finally flying. I'm flying. Those clouds are called flame clouds. Huh? Get away from the island.
Oh, rocks are falling off the island.
Oh yeah. The island is crumbling. Okay. The island is starting to collapse. Huh? Could it be that Kaido's power is weakening? That's making the flame clouds unstable.
Yo. Okay.
They're not able. They're. Oh, are you saying something?
Okay, so we're on the next page. I didn't catch that part. Okay, got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
They are not able to support the rock. It's cracking and falling away. Oh, okay.
Wow, look
So-
at that scene.
Kaido
of
is
Momonosuke.
Weakening.
Yeah, actually, I think, yeah, this is the first moment that we really got shown that Kaido is most definitely getting weaker. So,
Right.
ugh.
It
Yeah.
took long enough. I mean, what we had the raid, and then roof piece, and now we have this. So finally,
Woo!
Yeah. It's a disaster waiting to happen. I wouldn't let it go to the flower capital. It turned big in order to stop this island.
did he headbutt a rock or something, or?
It's just Momo, it's just a rock. You have a whole island above you. If you headbutt a rock, then how are you gonna deal with the island? That's
Okay.
not going to work, Momonosuke. But there's no time. Just look. Capital is so close. We'll arrive in no more than 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes. Man. I guess she has the best time like Frieza.
This is the freezing countdown.
Yeah.
And
I forgot.
Let's keep going, guys, because There's a lot of exposition here that I want to get to, and
Yeah.
then we can chat about the whole page.
Deal.
then make more flame clouds. Kaido created gigantic dragon-like clouds. And that's how he's moving this island through the air. The only thing that can push it back is even stronger flame clouds. What you speak is impossible. I only just learned how to fly.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
a lot to digest in on this. One, he headbutts the island, and now he's just like, oh, I can't do all that, even though he just tried headbutting the island.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated a little bit just because hey, didn't we just have the major breakthrough where Luffy said there's nothing else to be scared of, and we know then he made the clouds and he's like I can't do that. He keeps on saying he can't do it. It's like you keep on doing it. You keep on doing it. Like come on.
But then that's just, but then you have to factor in that's just a motivational speech by Luffy. It doesn't, even if it changes something, it doesn't change a lot.
Right.
Okay, I guess you're right, but I mean, still, there's that, and also, I thought it was just so weird. It's like Momonosuke's learns how to fly. I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't he already know that?
He regained, the basic understanding, because he was freaked out. Actually, I have no idea how he got up there. Well, his eyes were closed for one. So.
Yeah,
Luffy was
his
giving him
eyes were
directions.
closed, so he kind of at least already knew how to fly. We know he knows how to fly. Just maybe be like, what's up with you, Momonosuke?
He knew how to
What's up?
fly, but he doesn't know how to like deliberately fly. It was most of the times you will notice he was scared, and that was how he was able to do it. And he didn't even know like the basics of how his powers work, except for now that Yamato is telling him that he has to create the flame clouds.
Which is very interesting. But any other thoughts before we jump into comments? We got some comments from Mucho. Hey, Mucho, thanks for stopping in.
Yes, Michu goes, what's up, guys? Hey, guys, do you think Kaido would be beat if he hadn't been already flying? He got to admire Kaido's endurance.
He probably would not be as hurt if he hadn't been losing his stamina. It sounds like the flame clouds is taking away his stamina, or is an indication of his stamina, at least. So, if anything, if he hadn't been using this to fly the island, I could see him not have been beaten or gotten this far in the fight. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I would agree with that line of reasoning.
Cool. All right, let's move it on.
You got a few
Alright.
more, Segrin.
How many pages more?
So you got 5 pages, so you took over at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll take over at 12.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when when I'm on the page.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it. Page 10.
And I may not have the same power as Kaido either. You made flame clowns, didn't you? No, you can do it. You can do this. Whoa, what's wrong with my tongue? The situation is much more dangerous than we imagined. Even if it settles down on land the way Kaido envisions, there will be terrible losses within the city. And in the worst case, if Kaido should succumb first, the flame clouds will vanish and Onigashima will plummet to Earth. There's an incredible stockpile of weapons within the island and explosives. Onigashima might as well be a giant bomb at this distance. There is no way that the citizens can evacuate in time. If the island falls, everyone will perish, friend and foe alike. What? Then maybe we should stop Luffy. Don't be stupid. Oh my God.
Thank you, Yamato. Thank you. This is why I love you.
Yeah, Yamato
Yeah.
knows what.
Wham! Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. You want to stop the man putting everything on his back and standing on the line of danger for everyone. No one but Luffy can beat Kaido. You can't tell him about this. You have to get through this danger without anyone finding out.
Okay. Look at Luffy's King's Haki right now. It's gotten bigger. I'm telling you that he's growing his King's Haki as he's fighting Kaido. Just like how when you fight a stronger opponent, you get stronger. Like these are the like when we're looking at comparatively again, and he's getting bigger. It's insane. It's just cool to see this.
The stance is even cooler than the haki.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true. The stance is way cooler. It's just way cooler than Manga.
Yeah.
So you got one more page to Grain.
Do you?
All right.
I thought you did 10 and 11.
Wait.
I think you got the next
thank
page.
you. Yeah, that is
Okay.
So it is my turn. All right. On to page 12 in 3, 2, 1.
Right, big surprise.
Performance for Skull Dome. Yeah.
Perfect.
Get down.
Perfect.
Master King's totally lost it. Do we get to see Hybrid King? Or at least his face. Okay. And we see flashes coming everywhere. And it's slicing everything. And then you see Zoro taking one. And then we see King. I don't know if this is from behind or.
I think it's from behind.
And his wings are just. It looks like his wings are out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the page because I can't really tell what's going on. So
Sure.
on to page 13, 3, 2, 1. And of course we don't. Okay. But I guess it sent Zoro flying. So whatever that was, that slice definitely took a toll. So Zoro comes flying. Frankie catches him. What? And wow. What happened to you? Oh, he's strong. But of course he is. What's happening out there? You want help? No. No need. Weave. Oh man. This is pretty intense. But at least Frankie's got a good catch on him.
What the heck?
I mean, I kind of like that in this chapter. It's like, Zoro gets flown back and it's like, oh yeah, Frankie's here. You know? Just
Hey, Frankie.
where all the characters are.
Frankie, hi. Yeah. It looks like in that first part that we were getting confused at, though, I just want to comment on. King is in hybrid form, it looks, and is using his wings as slicers. So, like, he's just, like, wildly slicing. And it looks like one of the slices goes through the whole house and then gets Zoro, right?
Well, that one just cuts up a beast pirate and just shows.
Okay.
So it looks like King is finally going all out.
There we go.
And we finally get to see the last of the Zoan hybrids. And the chapter is Danger Beyond Imagining. Okay. So that knowing Oda, it does refer to the incoming Onigashima, but there's probably something else that refers to that incoming danger.
You could consider King.
Exactly. So, on to page 14, because we don't have any comments. 3, 2, and... Interesting! Oh, okay. Looks like he just turned his arms into... Damn it, King! Knock it off with the chaotic attacks. You sliced my butt. Wish I sliced your neck. What? Pirate Hunter Zoro just damaged King's mask.
Yo.
Oh no. Oh, no wonder he snapped. Wait, what? After all, no one already knows what King's face looks like.
Oh, let's go! Katakuri Part 2!
So yeah, he's just like walking up like this. So King is snapped because Zoro damaged his mask.
Okay, no spoilers, but we do get a tiny look at his face in the next page. I'll just say that.
Okay. Oh, Mucho Dinero, right when you said there's no comments, commented. So would it be better to see Luffy master Conqueror's haki to beat Kaido, or just be able to use it with Gear 4 and maybe a new form? Yeah. Okay. One more
Probably
Gear 4.
master.
Yeah, how about one more Gear 4th form?
I would
I
love
would
that.
not be opposed to that.
Save Gear 5th for the next the next battle. You know, save Gear 5th.
I personally think that Gear 5th should be completely saved until Luffy learns Awakening.
Right.
This is so interesting. So King it looks like he has 4 sets of wings, because he has the arms and then he has he looks like he has I can't tell whether that's a cape or not.
Well, you know, pterodactyls have like inverted, right? So it's like when they're walking to their elbows, right?
Yeah.
They do. Thank you. I didn't. Yes, that actually makes a lot of sense.
You know, the more we learn on the Brown Warlords.
And not to say I was right, but I was right. It was him in his so he's in his hybrid form right now, and he was slashing like crazy.
Hybrid. And can I just say something real quickly?
Yeah.
I think out of all the Beast Pirates, King has the lamest hybrid.
This is true. This is very true.
But we haven't gotten to see all of it yet, so please hold off on that, okay?
Okay. All right, we're good for the next?
Yeah, so I'm going to go on. So now I get to see it, and then we can go on your thoughts on what his hybrid looks like, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, Frankie, you got to stand back. You got it. Good luck, man. Imperial. Okay. 3-sword style Ultra. Archer. Imperial Archer, and then 3-sword style Ultra Tiger Hunt.
So, Ultra Tiger Hunt, and then Imperial Archer.
And then we see the side of King's face, and it looks like... What's happening here?
Looks like
more of his mask got sliced off.
Yeah,
it was ripping off.
Yeah,
either more of the mask, or maybe where the mask was broken, he got hit there directly.
And then he pushed Zoro back again. Zoro goes flying. Another kaboom. Okay. I'm going to continue on, gents.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And Zoro's out. Oh, wow. And we are out over. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're out over outside now. So he gets, huh? And then he knocks him out again. Huh? Wait, and knocks him out further. I'm following 2-sword style cleared lance. And it looks like he knocks himself up higher. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
Zoro.
That was close. Wheeze. At least let me die by the sword. Show a little respect. I'd ask the same of you.
Yo.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
okay. So I see, we see some hair. All right.
See a tattoo? Some type of flower tattoo. Yeah.
Where are you seeing a tattoo at?
Page. The second to the last page, there's a panel that shows a tattoo.
Oh, yes, you do.
Just above his eye.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. I see part of a tattoo. I completely missed that.
But for some
I also
reason,
missed
it's
it.
not in the.
It's just now that we're reading it that I saw, I noticed the tattoo.
Yeah, but then on his close up in the last panel, you don't see it, or you can see those two. I suppose you can see it.
See part of it.
Probably because it's from a different angle.
It almost looks like a snowman in a top hat, or something. I'm just trying to get what the hell it is.
I think it's like maybe like the top portion of the tattoo. So maybe when
Yes.
I don't know the mask gets fully revealed, we'll see it.
Yeah, so which means King has some sort of tattoo on his face.
Dude, if his eyebrows are weird designs, and that's a sign of the race, and we've seen this on Sanji this entire time, I'm gonna lose it.
I didn't think of that.
Oh my god! But
Because that's
Okay,
where his
okay.
eyebrows would be. That's eyebrow placing right there, right above the eye. The Lunarian race. It may not just be fire. It could be that stupid squiggly or weird eyebrow designs. I'm not gonna lie. Like Oda, this is Oda we're talking about here. But to be continued. Now tells us, are we on
We
break?
do.
next week?
No, we got a chapter in 1 week.
yeah, we got a
We did
chapter.
a chapter. Okay, we are continuing on. It is time to pivot to favorite part of the day. Sip and discuss. A toast to kicking butt. Where do we want to start out in today's chapter? Or Mucho, if you have any thoughts on the chapter as well. Danger beyond imagining.
Okay, wait. I'll throw out something out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but okay, on the last panel with King, his hair kind of reminds me of King from One Punch Man.
I can see that. Well, it's tough just because we can't see the coloration. If we had coloration of everything, it would be so much easier to try and make affirmations and theories, speculate and all that. But
For some,
Oda just
Have you guys-
giving us the look.
have you guys played Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
So who's the baddie in that? What's his name?
Wait. I mean,
Are you
it's
talking about?
some version of Xehanort.
Yeah, Xehanort. Yeah, Zan or whatever. Yeah, so this is giving me those kind of vibes, like his and then he has like this like slicked back, long gray hair looking or white hair looking thing. I mean, this is a recipe for a great looking villain here. So no, I'm excited.
What are you saying? King's a Heartless or something?
Maybe. I don't think Zendorf. I don't think Zandorf is a Heartless. Well,
Well, a
one of them
version
is,
of
yeah.
him is a Heartless and nobody. It gets complicated.
Yeah, let's not get into that whole bag of worms. That just it keeps on going. But it gives me those vibes. Gives me Aizen vibes for some reason. It's just like this like thin face King, like you said from One Punch Man. This like thin face, slick back hair. Oh yeah, no, I'm really excited to see the reveal for this one.
Okay, here's a hot take. This is not King's hybrid form.
What is it?
What?
I don't think this is King's hybrid form, like the one with his wings, like that. It just looks so simple for a hybrid form.
All I can say is now that we have the understanding that like Black Maria messed with her hybrid Zoan, and now that we have a good understanding that
Queen.
Not Queen, but Jack Mina Mamatoris or whatever you're gonna call it. Like that's clearly due to drugs too. So you can make the understanding that King also has variations, not like choppers, but kind of like how Black Maria has that one or two aspect. I could see him doing that with his arms, which is pretty cool.
I can see that because if there's not another, I guess, form of his hybrid, this is probably going to be the worst hybrid design in possibly the whole series.
I mean, okay, he's standing on two legs and he's using only his hands are wings. That's got to be his hybrid. He's using two forms of
The
each.
thing is, he's fully in his human form. The only thing that changed is his hands and wings.
So it's like a
His hands
chopper transformation.
changed to wings. I think either he messed it up like with the drugs or like Black Maria did, or or his devil fruit has a like special type of abilities where he can uh manipulate different parts of his body at will.
Like I could see that. I could see that though.
Yeah.
Like Queen has done that. Well, I don't know because King's personality is
Something
that
like
of
Marco.
tradition. It's that of
Marco.
tradition though. He's not taking drugs, right? That's because he's like
Well,
he's
I
really
mean-
proper. He's into the way of the sword, right?
Well, no,
Marco
actually,
the
that's
Phoenix.
wrong. Don't you remember with the Zoro fight? Literally, the beginning of that Zoro fight was him like, "Oh yeah, I don't care about the way of the sword or anything like that."
Oh, never
That
mind.
is true.
Like what I'm talking about, just look at Marco the Phoenix. He could turn his hands like separately into wings and fly. What if King could also do something like that? I think he can.
Okay. I'm casting doubt on it, but I'm not saying no. For him having other hybrid forms, but that being said, if you're saying that this isn't his hybrid form, well, this is if according to you, he has a different hybrid form. This is one of his hybrid forms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could see there being multiple.
Okay. Hey, by the way, Mucho Dinero is coming back here, and Mucho's saying,
Oh my god.
"Is anyone
That's
else
insane.
waiting for the rest of this Wano history we're missing?" Like, I feel Oda has outlined it well. We're just missing a few key pieces. The only thing we're really missing is Kaido's story. We just don't know what Kaido and Rock's really. We just need a
Yeah,
Big Mom eating her family type flashback for Kaido. And I think that will satisfy me.
Yeah, because the only thing from like Wano I can think of we're missing is anything relating to the Void Sentry and Ryuma. I got to hope Oda does like I don't know, like a mini chapter or something just explaining this version of Ryuma because obviously I know it's supposed to be
I would
based
love
on
that.
monsters, but just monsters is kind of weird. I don't think it's exact. Like they're straight up freaking cowboys and monsters, so I don't think they exist in Wano.
I'm pretty sure cowboys. Oh, they don't exist in Wano, but I'm pretty sure cowboys exist in One Piece.
Yeah, in One Piece because like if you know if the monster one shot is supposed to be taking place in One Piece and this is supposed to be old Wano, it kind of just a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. It doesn't even look very Japanese.
I think that is one of the bigger points to stick to, especially how Oda is being so apparent with everything.
I think the thing with Wano is like it's too coupled with the story that even after Wano, like we're still going to miss a lot of pieces because there are stuff that like about Wano that we're not gonna know until the end of the story.
Yeah, basically voice entry stuff.
Yeah, voice entry stuff, but that's one of the things that we know like Wano is related to. We don't know the other things. Like there has to be other things that Wano like had and is still not being like pointed out. The strong country, like it used to be a great country in the past, so there has to be a lot of other things that we're missing.
Okay. So I watched this Grand Line review video the other day about how Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy embody all aspects of what it means to be the king of the pirates: wealth, fame, and power. Luffy wants the fame of being pirate king. Sanji wants the wealth of the all blue, and Zoro wants the power of being the world's strongest swordsman. Okay, so now we need the backs. So there's something called and this is all in Grand Line Review's video. Please check that video out. It's like the what it means to be king or something like that. So in the video, they also talked about how there's something called a common king. So Luffy is the son of Dragon and the grandson of Garp. Sanji is a Vinsmoke. They're these people that are coming from lineages and starting from nothing. So we see Sanji starving with Zeph. We see Luffy in the woods
I
with
like
Garp.
that.
And we see Zoro going from village to village. Pores can be starting from nothing and then gaining their own way through the world, as if it's not because of their birth, it's just because of the people that they are. That is what it means to be a common king. Okay, so if we are gonna get any more Wano history, right, going back to Muchadera's question, we need to see Zoro confirm that Zoro was basically a prince or whatever, the Shogun's son or whatever.
Well, here's the thing, because this now gives Yamato her first glance at Zoro, and now that we had so much emphasis on Zoro's dad, we're just gonna call him Zoro's dad. It's probably some ancestor or whatever. But yeah, Zoro's dad now. There was the understanding of, and I know Cool Kid there was they said nothing was the name, but they said so-and-so in the translation.
Yeah,
I can very much see someone saying, what's your name, Zolo, and then Yamato making that connection to Zolo and so-and-so. So narratively, I do see that weave starting to come into play. Because I think Yamato is going to be the big one to make that connection between Zoro's lineage, since everyone is talking about it, which is so cool.
Well, maybe. It's just, I still remember that SPS where Oda did say Zoro's lineage is not going to be like a big thing like Sanji is, so, you know, I'm a little hesitant. Yeah.
Wait, Oda said that?
Yeah, I forgot what SBS, but someone was talking about, like, what's the whole deal with, like, Zoro's lineage, and he basically said, like, if you're going to think if it's anything like Sanji, I'm not going to do that. It's not going to be a major part of the story as he said it. It's not going to be focused on that bigly compared to Sanji. That's what I remember it said.
That's what he said, though. Oda's a troll.
Oh, he just lied?
He's lied to us before.
I mean, I don't know if he would, like, lie, but he might change his mind.
Okay, what was that?
I wouldn't be surprised if he actually got the idea of Zoro's lineage at that moment.
I mean, we already do know that basically, you know, what was Zoro's childhood friend's name?
Kuina.
Yeah, Kuina. We know Kuina is, you know, related to Wano. And many of the people at Shimoshuki Village are.
Yeah. Hey, I'm finding where he talks about Zoro, so just give me a second here.
I know what you're. I remember what Cool Kid's talking about, though. It's one of those interesting aspects where Oda gets asked a question, and it's one of those questions that he doesn't necessarily want to answer in real time, so he says these little tidbits of, yeah, it's someone, we know someone from Wano, but it's not that big of a deal. And then, of course, people kept on asking questions, so he was just like, fine, it's Kuina. And it's not Zoro, so stop thinking about it.
Well,
and as someone who's followed One Piece for now over half my life, I'm like, this is exactly what he would say. So I don't know what to believe Oda. I really don't.
So Oda and Oda's answer, do we want to go into that?
Yeah, we may as well.
Okay, so here's the comment in question. If it's not it, let me know. Odachi, a question. Several characters have appeared with the name Shimotsuku, including Shimotsuku Yasue, Shimotsuku Ryuma, Shimotsuku Sabaru, and Shimotsuku. But is there a connection with Zoro? and the place he grew up with that bears the exact name, Shimotsuku Village, and Zoro's teacher Kuroshiro. So, given that he was taught the term Snatch by the geezer in the village, could you reveal how he came to East Blue? Is that the one that we're talking about?
Not the one I was talking about
Oh,
specifically,
okay.
but there is one that he does mention, like the whole lineage and how did these people from Wano came to
That's the one
Blue.
I'm on then. Okay, because he goes, yes, I've been following very closely to this. Let me explain. It all starts with anyway. He drives out a chart, and I have it. I have it on the stream right here. The chart.
Okay.
And he forges the Enma. 55 years ago, he sets out to sea. And he and this samurai of Wano have a grand adventure. They make landfall in a certain place in East Blue. They save the locals from mountain bandits. They teach the villagers the way of the sword, who became enamored with swordplay. They decide to settle there, founding Shimotsuku Village. His son, Kushiro, is born. His granddaughter, Kuina, is born. So Kushiro was never born. It was never in Wano. It was his dad that was.
Yeah.
So
the
that little
characters
aspect I
saw-
didn't actually get.
Yeah, so all the characters we saw in Zoro's flashback are, weren't born in Wano, but, they have Wano lineage.
Logically, but even if what he says, like even if he's going to go ahead with it, lo- logically it makes sense if you factor in that Sanji's lineage, his family, they are world leaders. Zoro's family, even if they are leaders, there may be a daimyo in Wano. Definitely not a shogun. I don't think
Okay, I guess that's
reached the
true.
level of a shogun. So,
Yeah.
so you see, even if you go that level, Ryuma, we don't know whether Ryuma has any title or anything apart from in
Sword God.
yeah, the sword god. But so you see, if he says Zoro's lineage is not going to be as big as Sanji's, then it makes sense since they're from Wano. So the highest we can get is a daimyo.
Okay, I get you. I get
So
you.
there can be some truth to it without being like, oh, he's not as important as a prince. He's important as a daimyo. Wink.
Do you want to you want to tackle Mucho Dinero? He just left 3 comments.
Oh, okay.
Three big ones.
So let's do
2.
those, and then
My bad.
let's
2.
discuss a little bit. Let's talk a little bit more about the chapter 2. I would assume that certain races had big roles in the past, like Oni, Skypians, King's Race, the Sandians, Fishmen, Wano, and the Giants. The power shifted upside down, probably because of the discovery of devil fruits and hockey by the world government. That could be it, to where there are all these different races, and then the humans got the hold of the devil fruits, which helped, balance power out, maybe.
Okay. Do you remember that video we made, Britt? Like, I think it was a year and a half ago, and it was a video on it was just like a random theory video that we made, but it was about how the moons that were in Ohara were the foundations of all these species that we're getting. So on each one of those moons was like a merman, the mer race, the minx, I'm trying Skypians, Shandorians, like anyway. So all the moons had the different races, and then they all collided with the Earth, and then that's what makes the red line. That's like where we get this big, massive land. Basically, it was one of my ideas I've had for a bit. Like, just trying to connect all the moons and the sky people and all these different races. So anyway, that's what I think of when I read this comment.
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. It's sorry, Cool Kid. Go ahead and jump into yours.
I was just going to say I could see that. I mean, I don't know if the red line was clearly created by pieces of the moons, but okay.
Man, now we're gonna get off on a tangent on the moons if we keep going. But So let's just go with the chapter.
That'll be a rant for another time, especially as Drew will probably need to be running here pretty soon.
Yes.
So I have this one question. What if
Okay.
Haki originated from Wano? Like it was first discovered in Wano.
The Warriors of Wano. Oh, I could see the advancements of Haki.
So where did
I mean even the basic Haki, if it was first discovered in Wano.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I would say probably devil fruits are more in that understanding of like they just don't know about that because of how they see devil fruits. Hockey is just more of that force of will that we've come to understand, which is just we've seen it all throughout the series. So if it was one of those things where if hockey was only being shown from people who may have been associated from Wano or only the strongest, then maybe. But like when we were in Sky Islands, like there was showings of hockey. What's the little girl's name?
I forget her name.
So I get where you're coming from, but there's just, and to your point, even what aspect with Zoro talking about his master showing him how to cut hockey or cut whatever he wants. But I think the little girl in Skypiea who developed observation hockey throughout.
She was born with it. By the way, Asa. Asi.
Is it Ashi?
Ashi.
Okay.
A-I-S-A.
So I see where it can come from, but from current understanding, it seems like it's a little bit more just clear cut. Whereas I could definitely see that the humans got devil fruits somewhere else, and since Wano is so isolated, they just don't have access to devil fruits, so that's why they consider it jutsu.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I agree with that.
That makes sense when discussing this fictional world.
Oh yeah. Let's keep discussing about this fictional world.
So going back into the chapter, I feel like we started spinning just because we were talking about King and what King looks like, but I'm interested. One, now that we see the helmet coming off and he has the hair, it looks like the fire is it's him turning the fire on. It's not like the fire is a part of the body. We also have the whole eyebrow thing. So just throwing it out there, weird eyebrows. I hope it's a tattoo. I hope it's a tattoo.
I mean,
but I'm just saying.
There's no way that it's some freaky eyebrow.
All right, we're gonna clip that one. We are clipping that. Because if it happens, oh my goodness.
1 week later, it's like a flame eyebrow, like from Devil Demon Slayer. That one, the flame guy, the flame Ashura.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I always forget his name.
Rengoku.
Yeah, Rengoku. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be right, maybe I'll be wrong. Hey, at least I'm not stupid enough to bet money.
You have to be a real idiot to do that.
Wait, but you don't want to put $100 on that?
I'm not that stupid.
How dare you?
I like how he said that. Stupid.
I'm not that stupid.
So what are our thoughts on it's becoming apparent that a lot of King's performers have alterations to their devil fruits. So Black Maria was by far the biggest one. We got that update, but now we have, what are we gonna call it? Jack's. It's not a centaur, but a mammotar. We can call it a mammotar.
Mammotar. Yeah, sure.
Mammotar.
Right, let's be careful. Yeah.
And then, of course, we have queens. So we can posit that King's devil fruit has been altered, so we can have not necessarily the Chopper 7 forms, but I mean, if he's a blade user and he's using his wings as blades now, and Drew had the good point that Pteranodon's arms are inverted, so he is walking around like this.
On his elbows.
But now that This is going to go Pokemon logic a little bit too, but he has two sets of wings, and Crobat has two sets of wings, and it makes it one of the fastest flyers. So I'm
Crobat
very
has
interested
4.
to see.
Golbat and Zubat has 2.
Golbat and Zubat, but Crobat has 4.
Yeah, you're missing the next evolution.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw my Pokemon shit out because I love Crobat.
So you do know. So it's on. My thought is on that similar vein because now they're fighting outside. They have their final place for clashing, and now the next chapter is probably going to be Sanji getting his final place to clash against Queen.
Yeah.
Which is going to be interesting because their One Piece is continuing up top with Luffy and Kaido. So now you have Queen. It looks like Zoro got knocked out of the side. And so now they're like on the backside of Onigashima. So Luffy, King, and Zoro. So now either the performance floor or Sanji and Queen are going to fall further down and have just their one space to fight.
I don't think they're gonna fall further down because they're currently the strongest ones on the performance floor currently, and I think just a floor below, Big Mom is fighting Kid Law.
Floor. I think it's 2 floors above because I think it's on the second floor that Big Mom, Kid, and Law are fighting.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Do you think that was not out of character for Zoro, but a little strange for Zoro to say that he wants to die by the sword right now? He's kind of making King give him an unfair, being like, hey, you can't knock me off. That's not fair, which doesn't seem like Zoro to me.
Well, I think it's because he's doing a lot of this is because when the fights first started, he made a big deal of who cares about the way of this sword? Who cares about that kind of stuff? I'll kill you anyway, even if it's a dirty tactic.
Yeah, the knuckle dusters and that was an interesting one too. That was a very
I'm guessing like the whole big point of the fight with Zoro is like don't do the dishonorable way. If you're going to fight me, you better use a sword.
I'm interested. We didn't see feathers on the face, which kind of takes away the whole bird type of thing from me. I haven't completely thrown the idea of there being an avian race since we have minks and fishmen.
And Big News Morgan.
He's a double fruit.
I'm pretty sure that.
Oh, I missed that. He is.
Yeah, he's an albatross double fruit user.
Copy that.
Big news.
Big news.
So Big Miss Morgan is human.
Yeah. Or
he's human.
We don't know if he's human, but we know he's a devil fruit user. That has an albatross fruit. So he could be something else. He could be like part of the long leg tribe, which I consider them humans, but hey, they're.
I mean, not according to Oda. It's like, people with horns. Yeah, they're humans. People with long legs. Oh no, they're completely different from humans.
Well, now the people with horns we're starting to find out are Oni, so I'm very interested.
So I mean, it is debatable to say like, I don't know, maybe some of the people like who are running Impel Down might be Oni. I'm not sure about that, but it's definitely possible.
I could see Magellan being an Oni.
Yeah, at least Magellan.
Okay.
He's definitely not
Looks
human.
like one.
Magellan? Let me
Briefly, Momo, Yamato popping Momo on the top of the head. Amazing.
Oh,
Momo has come so far in a few chapters, but still it's just like, dude, you can't go this. Yeah, he's still an 8-year-old character, but it's one of those like, hey man, come on now, Momo.
Yeah, well, there's more similar. Right, you're not saying that Magellan is an Oni. You're saying that Magellan it looks like King, or no? Are we not
I'm
saying?
saying he could be an Oni.
I'm saying he could be an Oni.
Because he's looking a lot like King. Because I was looking it up, and there's definitely more comparisons with King and Magellan than there are.
Well, I think that's just because
Maybe because
he's wearing the gimp suit.
Yeah, maybe because you are comparing them by their outfits.
It's kind of like a Soviet Union looking like World War II. My God, my brain is fried. What the heck?
I have no idea what you're getting at.
Okay. Soviet Union uniform for their army. Okay, so something like that.
Have you ever seen a Soviet Union uniform?
Me? It's just what I imagined. Here, let's look. I'll look it up.
Maybe. I don't know. I always thought like the designs from Impel Down, everyone kind of looks like
Yeah. I'm with it.
More along the lines of like something like a more demon influence with a little bit of prison guard uniforms.
I have it up on my stream right now, and I think I have a valid point here. Because it's like broadered shoulders, like a collar that goes up like this, embroideries. We can't be saying it doesn't.
Maybe a little bit.
But I know that Drew is going to be having to leave here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead.
So let's just go into the last part that we're going to discuss of the chapter. We'll handle whatever comments are left, and then we'll go ahead and end it. So last thing for the chapter to discuss. Kaido is getting weaker. Okay. So finally, everything has started to run its course. Momo did say that there's roughly 5 minutes left until the danger zone as far as the island. But out of everything that's happened, the attacking of the scabbards and what they were able to do, I think they gave him another cut. Didn't open it up. And then Roof Piece, and now Yamato, and now Luffy Part 2. So this is going into like the big boss's fourth fight. And to Mucho's point earlier, he's been using the flame clouds, which has been draining his stamina as well, to lift the entire frickin' island.
Yeah.
So just thoughts on Kaido is finally starting to show huff huffs. We finally get huff huffs from Kaido. Huff huff Kaido.
Everyone's done their part. Everyone has weakened him just a little bit at a time, and now we're at Luffy. How is Luffy going to defeat Kaido? Well, with help. He's going to have to get drained first.
I don't think Luffy's going 1v1.
Oh.
I think he's going to be 1v1 for a while, but I think Luffy's going to get help.
Okay. From now on, it's Luffy versus Kaido. No help. Yamato and Momonosuke both have a job to do. They got to keep Onigashima from crashing down on the flower capital. That's their job right now. So they have a task. Zoro Sanji, they have a task. Everyone has Luffy versus Kaido. That is my guess. Is that it will be a one-on-one now that Kaido is weakened, and we can visualize Kaido being weakened, and it's maybe Luffy could win if there is something. I think these are the conditions that we needed for Luffy to win. 1v1.
I think Luffy should have something up his sleeve. We've not seen a new form in this arc.
We were talking about that. But we just want to see a new Gear 4th, right? Do you want to see a Gear 5th right now? Do you want to go to 2?
I don't. I really think
it doesn't have to be a new gear, but just like a power upgrade. Like in Dressrosa, we got Gear 4th, Bounce Man. In Whole Cake Island, we got Tank Man and Snake Man.
Oh, nice one. I was gonna be like, and Tank Man, but you already got it. Nice.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a new year. Even though a new year will be cool, but like since Kaido is getting weaker, it's not that he's still at 190. We could say he's around 60 now, maybe even less. So it could just be a new Gear 4th form, or some upgrade because we just have the haki he learned and the Rio combined. That's all we know that he has now. So he should have something up his sleeve.
He should, but knowing Luffy and how most of everything is gone, it literally is a second asshole. Not an asshole, but that's how Luffy fights. It really is.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. I'm just now realizing this. Now let's try and meld this with this. I would argue that's where Snake Man even came from. Is literally like a hold on a second, let's try this out.
You don't think that he already knew that move?
Well,
He already knew, he already knew Gear Fourth, but the alterations, which was Tank Man was a fluke. Tank Man was only because he was full.
Right.
Yeah, actually, just like an off question, do you think we're ever going to see Tank Man in the story again?
Not unless he's full again. That's
He's got to eat a lot.
It's going to be a rare case. But
if Blackbeard's a Kraken and then he has to eat all of his tentacles, then he'll be a Tank Man again. There you go.
Oh my god!
If Snake Man is some it's too good to be something that's spontaneous.
That's funny.
My money's on Lion Gear Fourth.
I'm gonna go Tiger.
Okay.
I'm gonna go beer.
Bear.
Oh
Okay.
I don't know the exacts of the Gear Fourth form, but it's going to be some kind of Gear Fourth.
You don't have an animal in mind?
What a wolf man.
I'm really bad on guessing that kind of stuff.
Wolf
Oh,
man.
I'm going Tiger just because it's a fighting style, as well as it matches the whole Azure Dragon, and that's one of the reasons why we all thought Yamato's Devil Fruit.
Yeah. Because the whole big thing we thought why Yamato was the white tiger was because it was the dragon's most natural enemies,
Right.
tigers.
Yin and yang. Yes.
Really quickly before we end, I wanted to bring this up to Drew, but I completely forgot. So I've gotten the Japanese Volume 100.
Yo.
Oh my God! Do we do it right now? Are you gonna open it right here?
That's what I'm saying. Should we open it now, or should I make a video specialized?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's save it. We're already at 100 was a while ago. 100 was a while ago. Let's put it in the bag. Let's save it. Let's save this beautiful thing you have in your hand for what it really deserved, which is time to look at it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. Hopefully, it's still wrapped up in plastic. It's gonna be one of those things I'm not gonna open because it's the Japanese version. The English version hasn't come out yet. So I just wanted this as a collector's.
Right.
Japanese One Piece Volume 100. First volume of One Piece I've ever bought. I wanted to make it special, so we can save this for
next time.
Maybe next time if we want to do this for an opening, I will put this away for later.
Sounds
Wait
good.
a minute, I just thought of something. What if you don't open it until you get 1,000 subscribers?
Oh no.
I mean, you're literally
that might work.
we're hitting a pretty good
We're kind of platforming right now.
I know. We just yeah. But oh man, that's tough. We could live up to the cojones and do it, but let's think on that. My vote is just next week. But
Okay.
I hear you, cool kid. I'm not one to back down from a challenge. It's just that we have been a little stagnant lately. It's hard to visualize 1,000 right now. So,
Which is fair.
I mean,
But-
you're closer, a lot closer than me.
Also fair.
yeah,
But-
go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Let's see. See you next week. Oh, predictions for next week. Continuing Zoro's fight and then getting a little bit of taste of Sanji's fight.
Sanji, more setting up Sanji's fight and setting up Kid and Law and Big Mom's fight. Because it feels like we're getting the final setups of where the fights. Hopefully Drake and Apu, they better be doing something. Where's Denjiro at? We don't know. So we need to figure out at least those three and what they're doing. And then hopefully Kaido flashback. I need
Next chapter?
I need Kaido flashback in some point in this year, because it's already October. Like, I don't see how people think that we're gonna end Wano in this year. I just don't see it.
It's impossible.
It's October. Oh my god. Happy Spooky Month.
Happy Spooky Month.
Okay. Last thoughts, you boys?
Nope, nothing from me.
I really just want to see what the hell is up with Drake and Apu.
That's gonna be a good
I
fight.
want to know what
like
the
that
heck
fight.
Drake's doing right now. Because I still think Drake might be trying to, like the fight's probably, when we ever get to him, the fight between him and Apu's already finished, and he's, I don't know, probably like secretly trying to contact the Marines somehow.
Talking to Kobe, telling him everything.
Yeah.
So,
Drake and Apu aside, there's another Yonko on this island that we've not seen for about how many chapters now?
My God, yeah, Big Mom. Jesus, what is she doing?
She's fighting Law and
We'll see next week.
Law and Kid.
yeah, we will see next week. So, thank you all for stopping by. I have been the DarkBriton. These are my amazing Nakama with the Runaway Warlords, and we will catch you all next time. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.
See ya.